Generating traffic and sales can be a challenge for online merchants. But selling on the Walmart Marketplace puts your products in front of millions of customers who shop on Walmart.com. And right now, sellers who join Walmart Marketplace can save up to 50% on referral and fulfillment fees for the first 90 days. So get started today. Head over to marketplace.walmart.com/savings. That's marketplace.walmart.com/savings.
Welcome to E-Commerce Conversations, a weekly podcast focusing on e-commerce topics featuring interviews with prominent people in the e-commerce space.
Welcome to E-Commerce Conversations by Practical E-Commerce. I'm Kerry Murdoch. There was a time in the 1990s when the only place to buy a domain name was with Network Solutions. That storied company has since had its ups and downs, but no one disputes the pioneering nature of its products. Recently, Network Solutions redesigned and repositioned its website and its product offerings. This includes its newly named shopping cart, Commerce Space. Julia Dalton is Senior Product Manager with Network Solutions, and she joins us today to discuss all of this. Well, Julia, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Kerry. How's it going?
It's going good today. Yeah, thanks. Network Solutions, your company, Julia, Network Solutions recently retooled its website. You've changed some of your product offerings, and one of those changes involves the shopping cart that you offer to merchants. Could you tell us about the changes there with your shopping cart?
Sure. I mean, we've made some pretty exciting changes and also additions to our e-commerce software, including a new package that's geared towards merchants who are just getting started. Our software is now called NS Commerce Space, and we offer 3 packages to suit merchants of any size. One of the best changes that I think we've made to our software is that the feature set across all of the packages is pretty consistent. The only major distinction really is the number of products that you need to manage. So as merchants' businesses grow and expand, our software can kind of grow with them without the need of them getting familiar with a new system or a new platform. And speaking of our packages, our newest package, which is called the NS Commerce Space Starter, actually allows merchants to get started in e-commerce, manage up to 25 products, all at a low price point at about $26 a month, so that they can spend a little less money on their shopping cart and more time growing their business in that first phase.
You mentioned your software. It's a hosted solution that you have. Obviously, you quoted a monthly price, so your shopping cart is a hosted solution.
That is correct. We offer a monthly packages, so you can pay by the month, or we also have pricing for annual terms if you want to purchase for a year or 2 years or 3 years. But it really is the payment is pretty flexible to what your business can accommodate. We incentivize people to use annual terms. You'll get better pricing that way, but if for some people going month to month is really the best option for them.
And the name of the cart now is Commerce Space, or NS, Network Solutions Commerce Space.
That is correct, yes.
I know, Julia, a few years ago, your company acquired Monster Commerce, which was a pioneering shopping cart. Why did you change the name from Monster Commerce?
Well, like you said, Monster Commerce, the brand did carry a lot of recognition in the market, and many of those customers are actually still with us today. But the driving force behind folding the e-commerce platform into the Network Solutions product suite was really consumer confusion. It became really increasingly clear as time went on that our customers and prospects were kind of unsure of the relationship between the Monster Commerce software and Network Solutions. So to alleviate some of that confusion and allow improved bundling of our services, as well as kind of an overall product support, we kind of made the decision to position the e-commerce product as part of the Network Solutions product suite and not as its own branded solution. So it's really helped us focus our marketing efforts and our support so that all of our resources are for all of our products are under one brand umbrella, so we can really focus our marketing efforts there.
You know, by our count, Julia, by Practical E-commerce count, there's somewhere in excess of 350 separate shopping carts, licensed carts, hosted carts, open source carts. Why should a merchant use CommerceSpace, your cart?
NS CommerceSpace is really one of, if not the best SEO carts in the business. In addition to providing a number of online marketing coupons to kind of help you get started when you purchase our software, the software itself was built with the search engine in mind. With every feature and new piece of functionality that we release, we consider the SEO impact. Our software code is very search engine friendly, and we have a number of features, including customizable prep URLs, that really give our merchants kind of an edge on getting higher in the rankings. And so your software really shouldn't be holding you back from getting rankings, and we work really hard to make sure that it isn't the case with our shopping cart. In addition to that, as you said, we are one of the first, and we still are, the first full-service e-commerce software provider that to comply with the PCI payment card industry data security standards for protecting cardholder data, and each of our packages comes with 128-bit SSL security. So being a full-service provider means that we don't distribute software that you have to install, update, and host yourself. We kind of take care of all that for you so that that merchants and clients can focus on their business and not making sure that they have the latest version of a software package running and making sure that they have all of their security updates that they need. We take all of that hassle away for our merchants so that they can really focus on their business.
How many users does CommerceSpace have, your shopping cart?
To date, we power over about 12,000 customers and at various package levels.
I know, Julia, that Network Solutions has been sold several times. I think it's been sold, I believe it's 3 times in the past since the year 2000. Who owns the company now?
General Atlantic owns Network Solutions. They're a private equity firm.
General Atlantic.
Yes.
And they acquired it in 2007.
They did. They acquired it from Najafi Company.
Our listeners, of course, are e-commerce merchants, mainly smaller e-commerce merchants. As you know, Julia, anything else on your mind for them today?
Yeah, basically, with the economy kind of being the way that it is, and everybody's looking for additional revenue streams, additional sources of income, and there's really never been a better time to start a business or expand your business online. Bringing your business online is kind of the less expensive, less risky alternative to going out and starting a brick-and-mortar business, but it has just as much opportunity. So one of the things that I would say specifically to your subscribers and to your listeners is that if you're already online and you're looking for ways to ramp up your sales, the best thing to do is to go where your customers are, or I guess more specifically, go where your customers are searching, particularly around this time when it's getting close to the holiday season. It's a good time always to review your products, determine if there are keywords and things that you're missing out on that could really drive you sales, and figure out what the opportunity is if your business came up in those results. And so once you identify where your potential customers are searching, you can try a combination of online marketing techniques, whether it's SEO, PPC, or any of the other online marketing avenues that you can take to drive targeted customers to your store. It will really help, especially with the holiday season coming up, to help ramp up those sales and get the new year started off well.
Well, again, for our listeners, Julia's employer is Network Solutions, the storied name in the e-commerce world. NetworkSolutions.com, of course, is the site. It's a brand new site. It's been redesigned. It's a beautiful site, by the way, Julia.
Thank you. Looks wonderful.
And Julia Dalton, Senior Product Manager, E-commerce Services for Network Solutions. We want to thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for this week's e-commerce conversation. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tune in next week for another new episode.